Salam alaikum everyone, and welcome back to Let's Level Every Class, the World of Warcraft War Within series, this time played in Legion Remix, featuring our demonic demon hunter, Miyu. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Top right corner of the screen will be a playlist card to take you directly to Miyu's specific leveling campaign, and throughout all videos yet to come, there'll be other characters and playlist cards, and which playlist cards will take you directly to their specific leveling campaigns. We have a lot of characters here, so I'm not going to necessarily name them all, but just understand that on the channel tab, on the channel page, homepage, playlist tab, there's a lot of characters to go ahead and check out, so you'll find something there that I think may pique your interest. Shukran is always family. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Riding a dragon into the outskirts of Dalaran, getting a very nice, a very, very beautiful outside visual. Man, I never really appreciated this place. Now that I'm seeing it kind of from like the outside, like an outsider's perspective, it looks great. I mean, this place it's pretty special. I mean, this is basically like, what, the college for most arcane-based mage. Oh wow, that screen, the sky turned a little dark there. Wait a minute. It was pretty nice just a second ago. Now it's, cloudy with a chance of Mountain Dew starting to rain down on us. But back at it, family. So in the last episode, we really started to get our bearings a little bit. And yes, I did not plan this. Moritari over here looks practically one-for-one identical to Miyu herself. I did not plan that. That's just something that just happened. But last episode we got a little bit of our bearings, prevented Dalaran from being overtaken by the Legion, forces of the Legion, grabbed our artifact weapons, which look awesome, started to understand a little bit about the Demon Hunter Vengeance path. We're still kind of getting used to our abilities. It looks like we're able to grab a partner, it looks like. I think we're just gonna have to continue here. Man, dude, I still find it very, very interesting just how they're just throwing chest after chest. It's such... Whoa, hello. Hey, it's a Night Elf DH. How about that? I don't give Night Elves DH as much love and respect as I do Blood Elf Demon Hunters. Kind of about the same with like the Dark Rangers with the Forsaken. You know, the Blood Elves and the Dark Rangers just makes more sense, but then there's the very few, or a smaller portion of Night Elf, smaller portion of Night Elf Shadow Rangers that just really do it justice. There's one in particular, and she has a very, very interesting story I was reading up on the other day, and it looks good, and honestly, they do look good. I still, however, prefer a Blood Elf, like Shadow Rangers. I still have to unlock that transmog too. But looks like we can go after the hunt for artifacts. We have ours, so I guess we have to do both here. That's fine by me. I just don't know. Is there really any major difference? Like if we go after one... Okay. The heck? What happened? Where did the artifact weapons go? Did we just get swapped? Like spec? Did our spec just change? Did they just change us to damage? Yeah, it totally did. Okay, no. We're not gonna go. We're gonna go back into the vengeance path. So I do plan on tanking on a demon hunter because I've been told this is the most technical tanking spec of the game. The most technical tanking class, bar none, and definitely one that it's pretty popular from what I've seen. I see a lot more Demon Hunter tanks than I ever see Druid tanks. I mean, I see some Paladin tanks here, here and there, but I mean, Demon Hunters, y'all definitely, I mean, you guys must be loyalists to this class with how much and how often I see them. Okay, do we go into this portal? I guess so. Okay, so that portal takes us back to the main hub. So let's go ahead and turn this quest in and see what we got. Man, that's a lot of freaking... So the current bronze cap, I don't know if this is set to change, is 500k, and that's a fairly good amount. I don't believe it's enough to get every single thing from all these different vendors, because my gosh, there's a lot of stuff. There is a lot. And once the tier sets start coming out, they're no doubt going to be it's just gonna, I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna cost a little bit more. So we're gonna have to play it by ear in terms of what we want to spend the bronze on. We got plenty. Oh, okay. We got some world-based quests here. We can do hunt for rares. That's always fun. I definitely appreciate any MMO that gives us the ability to hunt for elites and such. That's pretty cool. Bonus CXP and okay, which one do we go for here? So one thing that I'm starting to see in Legion, well, one thing that I noticed in the last episode, I took some time to kind of get my bearings a little bit before I began this one. There's so much to process. Like for newer players that had never played Legion before, I'm raising my hand here because I never did. There's just a lot to process because there's a lot to do, and a lot gets thrown at you at once. Not initially when you're saving Dalaran, but there's like all these vendors. There's all this. There's all that. There's the world quest. There's the hunting rares. There's a lot going on here. Plus the main quest line, which no doubt is I'm assuming I'm going to get confused at some point. You know, thankfully the main quests, the markers for them are actually different in comparison to the regular like side quests that we can take. Side quests, I believe, are I believe they're the question mark or exclamation or question marks, but the ones that are tied to stories are crests, like they're more shield based. So that'll help that definitely helps differentiate here. Let's go see what else we got going on. All right, made it to this little prison of sorts. Seems like our quest is going to take us in here. Oh, nice. These guys are rocking some of the tier 2. Well, the warden was rocking some tier 2. That's always pretty cool to see. Kane Sun Fury. Very nice. Giving us a little bit of background there. Okay, so we got to get in here because we've got a demon that we need to go ahead and interrogate. So let's see if the warden is going to give us any bit of just dues here. Look at the lieutenant. What is she doing? Is she like, is Sinclair like crying or something over there? Like, what is going on?
You're fortunate that Khadgar trusts you, but make no mistake, I do not.
Oh, please, warden, just let us in. It ain't that big of a deal. We just got to go in, take care of some business, and get out before anybody knows we've ever even been here. Fancy looking place we got here. Oh, check it out. It's a Void bro. Shout outs to the Void fam. Dang. Actually, that kind of makes sense that you guys would use Void magic or arcane magic and use these the Void bros to guard the cells. That's funny. That's pretty clever. I'm gonna admit that's pretty clever. That was a big dude. Oh wow. Got some dragons. God, it seems like they got a lot of holding cells here. I guess this is for I guess this is the VIP section of the cells. Ah, there's the guy we're after. Queen. Got a queen over left. Some dudes over there to the right. Can you imagine if like Onyxia was stored in like one of these jails? Can you just like imagine for like 2 seconds if that was even possible? Alright, so we got some unfinished business here. Oh, well, thanks, Warden. Thank you very kindly for that. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Or not. Okay. But you're pretty much at like a quarter of a health there, dude. What did you think was gonna happen? Oh, never mind. He's actually pretty tanky. This dude's pretty tanky. This Minari Drenai. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, he was surprisingly a little bit more tanky than I thought he was going to be, but that's cool. All right, I think we completed. Oh, dude, flying is pretty nice. That's a pretty a little self glide with some nice looking like gothic looking bat wings. That's pretty slick. That's pretty slick, Demon Hunters. All right, what can we do here? Let's go ahead and follow Mr. Sun Fury. Let's get a picture in here. Actually, this place just looks pretty cool. Like I've never actually seen. It's definitely more like unique, and it's definitely more, I would say, orderly than the Stockades. Sorry, Stormwind family, but the Stockades is about as grungy as it gets in terms of any prison cells and holding cells and such like that. This place actually looks nice.
We need to take out the wards.
Stalking our prey. All right, so we have more unfinished business. We have a fellow demon hunter betrayer that we need to go hunt down, and he's down here or down there, somewhere down there. And as we get completely bombarded, and we're just down here by ourselves. This was a great assault mission, by the way. Excellent planning on Mr. Sunfury's part. I mean, not that I blame him. I mean, we kind of have to prove ourselves here a little bit. But, well, dang. All right, that works out. That's quite the entrance. All right, the land of forbidden Mountain Dew. Now, what is the joke that I'm making behind this whole concept of fell magic and Mountain Dew and all that jazz and whatnot? It just looks like it. It totally looks like this is like the most gamer infused hyper aesthetic of what we back in, let's say, the early 2000s, or even especially during like the Xbox 360 or the gosh, what was it, second gen? No, third generation of consoles with PS3 and 360 and all that. I mean, yeah, look at that. Does that not look like this? These are the pits of where Mountain Dew is truly formed. It's all just fun and games. It's just a little bit of a joke here. But anytime I see Demon Hunters, it's the first thing that comes to my mind is just like getting completely hyped up on Mountain Dew and such. Because Demon Hunters in dungeons, correct me if I'm wrong, man, y'all try to go through dungeons at most of the time. Y'all try to go through dungeons at the speed of light. So I just combine both of those different elements. Maybe one day I'll have like I'll commission a fan art design of Malachial just chugging a whole bunch of fell dew is what we'll call it. We'll call it a can of like fell dew or something. Just completely, I don't know. Just make some. I'm just trying to make some fun out of it, a little bit of nonsense. Oh, dude, that dude just completely vomited on me. That's disgusting. Makes me. Whoa, hello, there's another one. Makes me like the Forsaken's abominations a lot better than these dudes. These dudes just look like felled out ogre warlords. The Abomination bros, though, shoutouts to them. Abomination strong, man. Got their guts and everything hanging out. It's, oh goodness. So, oh, that's gonna be a fell breath, a little hyper beam. What was that meme back in the day? That freaking crazy meme of, what was it, a Spider-Man villain, and he was like shooting a laser. Like, we're just completely like Kamehameha waving. Like, oh man, some of you will know what I'm talking about. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, it was a good meme from way back in the day. Some of you may not even remember it, or not even know what I'm talking about. Gosh, to be around back then, to be around on the internet back then, you know. So we're tasked with taking down these towers. With each one we take down, we're getting closer to not the betrayer himself, but taking one of his forces out. Yeah, this guy. I take it he's in over there, because the pathing is leading us directly to that little portion. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a pretty cool looking obelisk. Pretty cool looking structure over here. Very cool. All right, Legion's got a lot of, you know, for the black and green color scheme that Legion really thrives on. It's definitely got a lot of creative mob combinations for sure, especially with the Moranai. I don't actually. How do you pronounce it? The Minari. Excuse me, the Minari. The red Trinai family over here. You know, there's definitely a little bit of an action. There's definitely more of a variety here. I think my classic family will agree with, because how many times do we just like go hunt some wolves and then we're fighting green slimes, and then later on you fight red slimes and then blue slimes, and you know, you travel all the way from the Eastern Kingdom all the way to Scythilis, and you see the same type of elementals just in slightly different forms. Like even this guy right here, like this guy, I totally, if I saw him in a dungeon, I would assume he would be like the final boss or something, you know what I mean? So there's some nice variety here, even though a lot of it is green and black. Veritas Fell Soul. It is time we have a little bit of a talk, a little bit of a conversation here, my friend. Those weapons are mine, good sir. Now, question is, I can't... Oh, okay. He's gonna create a bridge for us. I was about to say, I'm like, well, is he gonna glide over here to me, or am I gonna glide over there to him? And I don't think I can do that, so I guess I gotta get on some higher elevation here. Oh, that's sick. He even goes far back. Alright, this is gonna be a one-on-one, huh? Nice. I thought he was gonna aggro too for a second, because I was relatively speaking, I was pretty close to this guy. Alright, see, let's take him down. A few swings. A few more swings. Let's build this up. Oh, stunned. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, he created a little bit of a defensive barrier there, so I was taking some extra little burn damage and such.
We will deal with this one another day. This is not over, Illidari.
Oh, get out of here. That's so lame. Wow, he actually survives, coward. Well, looks like we're gonna have to hunt. The hunt continues. The hunt continues. I'm sure we'll see him again at some point. I was kind of expecting to actually slaughter him. Typically how it works is... Oh, that's a pretty nice, cool looking temple. Honestly, I kind of wish I had that in real life. Cleaning it would be a complete nightmare, but... nothing a little bit of Pine Solar Pledge couldn't fix, right? Bismillah, the twin blades of the Deceiver. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't matter which spec you choose for your class, you end up hunting the other versions of it. So that's pretty cool. So like as a Vengeance Demon Hunter, we're given the Ashkandi Warglaives. But if you go with the DPS side, you get the much cooler looking ones. You get the cooler looking Warblades. That's pretty cool. But it's nice that you actually get them both.
Twin blades are even more impressive in person.
Just want to say again, team, excellent job back there recovering both of the artifact weapons. But family, small favor to ask. Maybe consider tossing the video a like if you're enjoying the content, commenting for constructive feedback, and subscribing if, and only if, we've earned that trust. Shoutouts to the Void Fam as well, members of the Void Fam that have been supporting the channel consistently throughout every character's respective leveling campaign. Whoa! Okay, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do this. Nice! Getting actual use of the freaking glide here. Nice. I was wondering if we were ever actually gonna have to do something with our little wings. Man, I feel like it feels like you're like Raziel in Soul Reaver. That's sick. That's pretty nice. Shoutouts to Demon Hunters, man. We get some extra special little stuff here. It's pretty cool. I don't know what paladins. I can't imagine a paladin. You know, what do? Do you just like charge off of the, you know, charge? Maybe that's a Demon Hunter only thing, or maybe you take like for other classes, you take a mount down here or something. That's pretty cool. But yeah, family, shoutouts to the Void fam. Shoutouts to all of y'all that have been keeping the series going with each character's journey and such. Your support, y'all support means the world. Can't really thank y'all enough. I'm being honest about that. So shukran, thank y'all. All right, gotta go ahead and activate this. Okay, yeah, that's that ability. I guess that's an AOE that Demon Hunters have. That's pretty cool.
Lovely work.
I don't know if the tanking spec gets that move, or if that's strict to the Havoc, but I'd be interested to see. Oh gosh, it's her. It's the captain. I've seen her before. At least I think. I think I've seen her before. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, let's go ahead and do we save the I guess not, you know. I'm debating on if saving the chests actually do something. Like, do you just, because again, I don't know if the chests themselves, when you get them, the armor that you get is based on the time that you got the chest, or does it actually like somehow scale with you? You know, like if you save the chest till you're later on in levels, does the drops from said chests, does it actually like just gear? Like, does it level with you? That's something I need to figure out at some point. Oh, weren't you a boss up in the Black Temple? Miss Matron Mother. Yeah, weren't you a boss? Now all of a sudden you're on our side or something? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she was a boss up in the Black Temple. Nice, look at this. And talk about a headquarters, man. Look at this freaking place. Not too freaking bad. It's really almost Halo-esque, in my opinion. Like, look at that. That looks like this looks like a level straight from Halo 1. Can't remember the name. I think it was Truth. Actually, I think it was Truth and Reconciliation, unless I'm getting it mixed up with a Halo 2, one of the Halo 2 missions. But look at this. I'm starting to feel like the Arbiter here a little bit. Man, that's sick.
The deceiver. The fell hammer is ours. The edge tongue will fight beside you.
You may call upon the Coil Scar as well.
Our mission is not yet complete. We are all yours to command.
We are the blades that will strike down the Legion. We are the chosen warriors of Lord Illidan. We are Illidari!
Behold the Legion's primary gateway into Azeroth. The tomb of Sargeras. The situation is more dire than we knew. The demons have already infested the surrounding isles. We must act now, or I fear the situation will become unsalvageable.
There you are. Over here.
Alrighty, so the formation of the Illidari Alliance, that's pretty much what I'm going to go ahead and call it. The Illidari Alliance has been formed to combat the growing forces of the Burning Legion, and we are tasked now with heading down to, I believe it is called Azara, And we're going to be heading down to the first major island on the continent. Looks like for the most part... What is this? Archmage. I can't see you, man. I don't know if that's necessarily intentional here, but I can't really see you, dude. He's talking, so it tells me his character model and everything is there. This is just a little loop in the system. It's Archmage. Okay, that's just funny. Little things like that. Little things like that can make a journey all the more special. Man, look at the skybox. Holy crow. Look at the... Oh, hello. There's the Arby. Nice. We're definitely going to be contending with some... We're definitely going to be in a little bit of conflicts. Dang, look at these ruins. Holy crow. Nice. This is beautiful. I mean, for as destroyed as it definitely is definitely not an eyesore for sure. But we're going to be, essentially, we're going to, my main goal right now is to continue the storyline and follow the little trails, follow the yellow brick, what is the old saying? Follow the yellow brick road, as they say. That's what we're going to be doing here. And it looks like, conflict. Hey, how about that? Further down there, we've got, remember, the Burning Legion. Looks like they have a Demon Lord commander. Ah, it's the matriarch, Mother Matriarch. I swear you were a boss at one point. Maybe I'm just getting her confused with somebody else, but I swear she looked like a boss. Hey, Mr. Sun Fury, good to see you again. So we're definitely gonna have a few little bit of fetch quests here. Ah, dude, look at that Ashbringer. We're gonna be seeing a lot of them for sure. Tasked with saying, okay, we can do that. That's not a problem. And look at that scythe. Ooh, she's in the middle of an interrogation. Don't wanna disturb her. Wrathguard. Oh, okay, nice. Dude, she's taking his soul. Your demon hunters have no freaking mercy. I thought we on the Forsaken and the Horde side in general didn't have much mercy, but man, demon hunters don't play. All right, this is our little bit of a D-Day, my friends and family. We're gonna be taking care of the Fell, collecting. Man, we got 100 things to collect just in this one little area before we continue on. That's our little goal right now. Nice to see a lot of players around here as well. This is gonna make the Hunter Gather quest. It's gonna make that one relatively easy. We should get that one done pretty quickly. But how's the respawns looking? Generally speaking, in retail or any form of version of retail, spawns are in abundance. And because I'm assuming they prepared the servers for the influx of players that they were going to get. So I'm assuming this is just one of those cluster areas where the mobs are just going to keep spawning and spawning. Not like Classic, where in Classic you would be waiting for some repops. Like a good example would be when I was in the Arathi, was it the Arathi Highlands? Yes. It was in the Arathi Highlands area, and as a Horde player, there's one quest you go where you go hunt some of the troll tribes in the area. You go do that, and the respawns definitely, like the ones like the regular warriors and the ones that would throw axes at you, they respawned relatively quickly. However, the mages took a while to respawn. So glad to see that over the years they definitely took care of that and said, no, we need to not make it to where it's a huge battlefield when it's, when in a particular zone, if it's not meant for like a battlefield size, we'll just have it be what I like to refer to as a cluster area. So this is just like one of those, and cluster just simply meaning you got a quest where you have to collect so much of one particular thing, and there's going to be a lot more players, a lot more, you know, just a lot of everything all at once. Like right here, you know, we're all attacking the same mobs, so cluster areas definitely nice, a little bit of a nice touch.
I need a target.
Alright, Void Fam, I'm gonna go ahead and actually call it here for an episode. I think this is a pretty good stopping point. I know we're in the middle of a little bit of a middle of a conflict, but this one quest is gonna take me a while, and I don't feel like I feel like it'd be a little bit boring just to have y'all sit here and just get to see the same mobs getting hit over and over again. But I'm very interested to see where the next episode is going to take us. We're going to journey, no doubt, definitely a little bit further into the islands. Maybe we'll go ahead and tackle a dungeon just to get the butterflies out, see where we stand in terms of what demon early leveling for Demon Hunter is, especially as a tank. Again, Legion dungeons are definitely not classic. There's a lot of mechanics, there's a lot going on at once, and it's easy to get overstimulated and just overwhelmed very quickly. And with the current ability rotation that we do have right now, I worry that the AoE hate control is going to be a little lackluster. But we'll do our best to try to modify our tactics and see what we can do. You know, just see what we can do. Let's start to build up the tanking confidence that we're definitely going to need, especially later on. But we formed the helped form the Uneasy Alliance. We're starting to journey into the main campaign, assisting the Illidari with the first initial conflict. Looks like we're going to be maybe even facing some of Lady Queen Ajara, which that's going to be fun if we actually get to face her. I don't know if she was a primary boss in this expansion or not, but it'll be interesting to see. And like I said, let's just have some fun. I'm going to do a lot of this hunt, a little bit of this mini hunt off screen, maybe rock out to some death grips or something just to pass the time. But thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 2. Again, I'll try to get episode 3 out as quickly as I possibly can. Thank y'all for your continued support for the Let's Level series and the channel. Again, only consider subscribing if and only if the Let's Level series has earned that trust. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. Shukran as always, family. And please have a wonderful week in Azeroth, and I'll catch y'all soon. Take care, everyone.